Hey guys, this is Primeval back with part 16 of my Deity Let's Play as France going for a peaceful cultural victory. Now our peace hasn't really lasted. Germany has declared war on us. We've been having some ideological tensions for quite a while now, but the war has finally gone hot. You'll pay for that. Aluminum, I think I want to keep some aluminum for myself here. Now, we are allied with almost all the city-states on the map, and the city-states that are bordering Germany seem to have lost most of their units here. Our Gatling gun just took a bunch of damage. Happy to sell those horses. And, ooh yeah, completely destroyed there. We'll go and move the infantry unit into the protection of that citadel. So first we'll go and take care of this infantry unit that's standing right beside our city. Don't want any of that. We'll fortify in the citadel, and Antananarivo at least has most of its units intact. Genoa and Kuala Lumpur, however, aren't looking so good. Okay, so here, go deal our damage. Triplane, I want him pausing to heal up. Got a bunch of Great War bombers. Let's take down these artillery first so that they can't bring down our city defenses too much. And then go work on those infantry units. Our most profitable trade route would be with Tonga, so let's go set that up. That railway bit's done. I can build some railway in Polynesian territory. Railway there. And do my workers have anything to do here? Not really. I guess they shouldn't be hanging around in a combat zone. Send these guys back this way. And we'll keep this worker around just in case we need him for something over here. So we finished the National Visitor Center, and that substantially increased our tourism per turn. Next turn we'll have the internet, and that'll double our tourism there. I could quickly go and grab the East India Company. We do have a lot of trade routes connecting with Paris here. Paris and Orléans, sort of a tie. Now we do already have plenty of gold per turns, and I don't think I really need that. It would get me a whole bunch of extra gold, it's true. But would I rather have a Great War bomber? Fine, let's take 3 turns, grab the East India Company, and then I'll switch over to pumping out my Air Force. Polynesia is very kindly gumming up the works here and protecting Troyes. I don't know if that's his intention, but it's definitely helping me out here. And we have yet to take any damage on any of our cities. We've lost a Gatling gun, and that so far is the extent of our casualties. That's fortified. Here, let's grab... I suppose we'd be standing on a lot of open terrain. Let's grab open terrain for this guy. Run out this way, and is there anything left to improve? We could put a farm up over here. Promote the Gatling gun, let's grab a rough terrain bonus there. Got a Great War bomber. He can spend some turns healing up. And Go and deal some damage there. Trade route with Honolulu. Military-wise, we are currently not too strong. We're not the weakest, but the Iroquois don't really count there. We're second in terms of tech, 3% behind the Assyrians. We've just discovered the internet, and now we're pumping 500 tourism per turn. That's good. It'd be nice if we could get that a little higher. Once we finish off aesthetics, that'll give us a huge boost to tourism. We'll also have the artist for some more theming bonus goodness. Okay, some more damage there. They're happy with our proposal at the UN. Assyria has managed to flip Kaisal. We've got our first great musician. And so a concert tour performed by this fine fellow would get us, well, it would get us 4,790. Let's get him over towards Germany, since I think that's where I'll need the most help as far as tourism goes. And let's drop this infantry there. Send more food to Paris. And we will let these Great War Bombers heal up. Okay, so Kaisal, I will want to coup that. That's just 6 influence. This should be a guaranteed coup. Coup success, great. And there's a Great War Bomber done. I do have enough space for one more plane in Troyes. I do like the change they've made in the latest patch, which limits the capacity for which limits the number of airplanes each city can house. Does balance out the Air Force just a little. It was definitely too strong before, and it's still very strong now, but it's nice that, you know, there's more of an incentive to build either tanks or airports. Okay, so all this looks fine. Yes, we're all one big happy freedom-following family here. So a bunch of our tiles have been pillaged, but that's really been the worst of it so far. Let's leave the city to deal some damage here. The chateau hasn't been pillaged yet, so let's go grab that tile, although it does leave this infantry a little more vulnerable. I still don't see any air units from Germany, so we can use our triplane to deal damage if necessary. Now here, let's take down that artillery and deal damage to this infantry unit. Alright, we've got our great artist. We definitely don't want him to be captured. Safest spot to perform a concert tour. Deities, I don't want to be within range. So probably right here. If I go stand on the coal mine, we'll go and hide in Troyes for now. And then once we have an appropriate escort, military escort, as all concert tours should have, we'll go and show the German people that we don't begrudge the bloodthirsty nature of their leaders, and that we're happy to share our wonderful musical talents with them. Okay, so there's this worker, I may as well go and build a railway over to Hadromentum then. Okay, so we do have a nice friendly trifecta going with our two freedom civilizations here. And Germany did just give us a worker there. Austria wants to buy open borders from us, or wants to sell us open borders. I'm happy to buy that from them. It'll help us spread our tourism to them that much faster. Vancouver. Here we can take and upgrade. I think what I'll do, I haven't been facing very many range attacks here. There is the artillery that could be dealing damage there, so maybe we'll go and take that. Likewise here. The medic promotion would be quite useful for us. Alright, we'll go and grab the medic promotion and stand next to Troyes to heal up our airplanes. And meanwhile, this Gatling gun, maybe next turn we'll go stand on the chateau to get the defensive bonus from that. Can wander out of the city there, grab ourselves a new worker. Alright, so doubling our theming bonuses pushes us up more than 60 tourism per turn there. And we'll go and get our last theming bonus over at the Sistine Chapel. We'll go to create a great work. And drop that into the Sistine Chapel. And now we're pumping almost 600 tourism per turn. That's definitely nice. Maria's gonna build the Kremlin. Genoa's pleased with their artist. And we finished the East India Company. Let's get to work on a bomber here. Alright, bombers. Let's go take out any units that are near our cities. Take out this artillery. Looks like we might have run into some air defense there. Let's go and do an air sweep. No resistance, so that just happened to be a particularly hardy artillery, or there was only one unit on air defense there. Okay, next turn. We've become influential with Polynesia, that's good. So 2 down, 4 to go. There's another farm pillaged. And we can go and upgrade our Gatling gun to a machine gun. Right now I'm letting my gold build up because I'm not feeling too much pressure from Germany, and I can always use that gold to buy nukes once I have the Manhattan Project and the appropriate tech. I mean, every good concert tour needs a good light show, right? Please excuse my bad jokes and attempt to add some theme to my otherwise very calculating game. Okay, go drop one of these guys into Hadromentum. A bunch of city-states are happy with us. Assyria has declared war on Austria. Got that great writer. I don't think there's anything I can get a theme bonus on with that great writer. It would get me a little more tourism per turn. Then again, using him for a political treatise would get us a new policy, which would get us more happiness. Not sure which would be better at this stage. Okay, so there's the Great War Bomber done. Do I want to get a quick broadcast tower? It would get me a little more tourism. We are going for a cultural victory. I suppose I could buy the broadcast tower. Well, with broadcast hours, I do get the 50% production bonus, so while I build broadcast towers, I'll purchase military units. Okay, here, highest gold, over to Honolulu, that's fine. And let's wander over this way, upgrade to a machine gun, and we'll get the Great Artist closer to Germany's borders here. Meanwhile, let's start building up a railway, or at least a road network, so we can get our Great Artists into German territory that much quicker. Well, he's got an AA gun, so we'll definitely need to do a air sweep here. Let's go air sweep the AA gun itself. No, it's out of range. Air sweep right there. And now we can airstrike with impunity. Go and upgrade to a machine gun there. Alright, let's just go and write up a local treatise. I think that'll be more worthwhile, since we are hoping to end out the game in the next 20 turns or so. And that doesn't give us quite enough to grab a social policy here, but we'll be able to grab one next turn. Okay, we do want to finish that railway. I don't think so, Bismarck. So we're not having any trouble holding off the German offensive here. A bunch of our deals with Kamehameha have ended, as well as with Austria. Now, we could go and grab something here. None of this helps us with the cultural victory. Probably the most useful for us will be walking through patronage. If they do gift us some great musicians, that would be helpful. And the bonus happiness here does get converted to culture and possibly tourism. Alright, so we got this machine gun. We'll just have him hang out in Hadromentum for now. Great War. Triplane, let's go and take this turn to upgrade all of our planes to bombers. Toss up a railway piece. And let's go and rebase you to Troyes. Upgrade, upgrade, upgrade. And everything here looks fine. We do have some tiles that we can repair once we have some units to protect the workers. But for now, I guess we can just leave these guys here. Or, I want them to help with that concert tour road. Okay, all that looks fine. We'll have nuclear fission in 8 turns, and that's the same time as we'll finish the Manhattan Project, so that'll work out nicely, unless I happen to get a great scientist sooner than that. Great scientist in 1 turn, okay, so I mistimed completion of the Manhattan Project just a little. And we should also go and see how white P16 will offer me 1 oil. I'm not really interested in that. Once I have nukes online, Portugal should be extremely afraid of me. Now, in the meantime, let's go sell open borders for, let's say, 100, 75, return, 50. Alright, that's fine. Alright, so we've got ourselves a great scientist there. We don't need nuclear fission. Well, I suppose getting bazookas, upgrading our machine guns to bazookas would be kind of cute. Alright, let's go nuclear fission, and then we'll head over towards satellites share. We still have a good grasp on many of the city-states and all of the cultural ones. Okay, and here I would appreciate it if Polynesia would get out of the way here, but I'm not in a huge rush, so I'll just hang out here for now. Great scientist, we'll go bulb him. And I have these workers who I want to work on the concert tour railway. Well, that looks fine. We can put up a mine on that hill. These bombers could use some time to heal. Let's go sweep that. Could go and deal some damage here as well. Upgrade here. Ooh, that was a risky shot there. He had the 2 anti-aircraft guns. I performed 1 air sweep. I killed one of them. I suppose I should have killed that guy first, then done the air sweep. But he should be out of his anti-air attacks by now. Yeah, alright. Over here, we'll go repair that marble. And send that treasure over to Vienna. Now, making peace with Portugal might actually be a good idea, so we could get some trade routes going, maybe get a diplomat in there so that we can have a stronger tourism modifier. But Portugal really doesn't have that much culture, so I'm not too worried about that. I think just a bunch of concert tours with Germany should do the trick. We need about 25,000 tourism there, so 5 great musicians ought to do it. We, at the moment, have a great musician coming in 9 turns, and we have enough faith to purchase, let's see now, great musicians. We have enough faith to purchase, there are 1,000, we can purchase at least 2 of them. I also have a bunch of money, so I should go and buy airports. That'll help with our tourism per turn. We're now up to 266 tourism. Let's go check out our economic overview, or at least see which city would next most benefit from an airport as far as boosting our tourism goes. Let's grab an airport here. We're almost up to 700 tourism per turn now. But since I spent all that gold, I might not be able to rush by and nuke, which is okay. Let's go and sell these furs for 240. 231, sure. A discount for friends. I don't want any research agreements. I'm hoping to win in the next, say, 10 to 15 turns. We should be able to get 1 or 2 more natural great musicians and then buy 2 or 3 more great musicians and with faith, and that should finish out the game. Sure, we can upgrade to bazookas here. And let's go stand in German territory. Ooh, that's a lot of artillery pieces. Well, let's get the fighter to go and do an air sweep right here. No resistance, alright, we'll go take out all these artillery pieces with our bombers. Here we'll grab air repair, and I'll use that injured bomber to finish off a more weakened artillery. I guess we could go finish off this anti-aircraft gun. We'll just finish off that artillery instead. Alright, this triplane, or this bomber, the triplane could do with an upgrade. But it's not really that urgent. Let's, 110 gold, yeah, that's fine. And we'll move him over to our border to do some more air sweeps against Germany. Most of our tiles here have already been improved. Suppose if there is space somewhere, we could drop some more chateaus, but I don't really see any space. Okay, there's a bomber done. Let's go and build ourselves a quick infantry unit here. Although Hadromentum does have space for more bombers, let's switch that over to a bomber then. Finish repairing that. Continue selling luxuries to Polynesia. And this turn we'll do our first concert tour. But first we'll go and check how much influence we have to see the benefit of a concert tour here. So at the moment we're at 10,871 influence with Germany, and with, say, Syria we're at 8,692. So concert tour for plus 5,000 tourism. Now we're at, let's see, with Syria we're at 9,692, and with Germany we're at 1,587. So we only need 20,000 more tourism to become influential with Germany, and I think, what do we have here? We need a trade route going with Assyria, that'll help the modifier there. And it would be good to make peace with Portugal as well. Should I go do that? Let's see, Portugal, negotiate peace. What will you give me? 15 gold per turn? Yeah, that's fine. Very acceptable. And what will you give me for an embassy? An embassy, that's fine. And we'll go and send, let's see, Kiev. Go move from Kiev over to Portugal. Let's the Portuguese capital here. Drop a diplomat in there. Who else do I need a boost with? I'm fairly confident that we'll have Assyria fairly soon, so it's just, or Austria rather. We already have the diplomat in Assyria and Portugal. So everything's on track here. We'll go grab air repair, and here this fighter wants to go and do an air sweep right over here. No resistance. Alright. Airstrike that guy. Okay, we've got that railway piece down here as well. Get it right into the citadel, and we'll park the bazooka in the citadel. Fortify here. Put up a mine, and I think these workers have outlived their usefulness. And we'll go rebase to Hadrimentum. Okay, assigning delegates, world leader. We'll go vote for ourselves, of course, and commit those delegates there. We didn't have to worry about accidentally winning the diplomatic victory after all. In any event, this is where we'll end part 16. Please like and subscribe.